From Bloomington Jefferson High School, it's the Adaptive Floor Hockey CI Division Championship game featuring the top 2 seeds, the Anoka-Hennepin Mustangs, the number 2 seed against the number 1 seed, the Centennial North Suburban Cougars, featuring Centennial and Spring Lake Park High School, Anoka-Hennepin featuring students from Anoka, Blaine, Coon Rapids, Champlin, and Andover. I'm J.W. Cox here with you. Both of these teams, well, they were among the top 3 in the state in wins. They also finished in the top 3 a year ago, with Anoka-Hennepin taking 3rd place in this very tournament. And it was North Suburban in this game a year ago coming up short as they took 2nd place. They lost to the state champs, Dakota United. One of these teams going to take home another state tournament title. For Anoka-Hennepin, they've been champions 4 different times, but none since 2012. And it was North Suburban that broke up their string back in 2013 with their one and only title in adaptive floor hockey. Ready to go here with the face-off, and we are underway in Bloomington. A CI title on the line. Jonathan Caliendo is in net for North Suburban. The junior wearing number 21, curling close to the post here as he's dogged by the Mustangs, comes back to the opposite side and stops the shot from Cole Denny, who's been on fire in this state tournament so far. More on him in a moment. Caliendo dives in to make the save. It's Jaden Chamberlain on the other side who's in net for Anoka-Hennepin. So Caliendo making a good save, coming all the way across the net to stop up Cole Denny, who a year ago in this tournament had 16 total goals. Well, this year he has 13 through the first 2 games. Off the face-off in the Cougar zone, pushed back out to one of the top scorer in this tournament and all season, Josh Heyman for North Suburban. It's pushed back down, Denny trying to work on it. It'll be the 3rd meeting between these teams. Anthony Geebley was out in front, but the defense for North Suburban able to keep Caliendo clean. Bankston moves it up off the boards. That's Anthony Bankston. He's the 2nd leading scorer on this team. Bankston has 7 goals and a pair of assists. And he put it on Chamberlain, who made the save. Just underway in the first period. This is the final game of the adaptive floor hockey festivities here from Bloomington. Jaden Chamberlain stops up the shot from Heyman. Right on the doorstep on a good feed. That was Motzko, Austin Motzko, able to put it back up in front of the net. Bankston off the face-off had it taken away. It was won instead for North Suburban by Tyler Barron, one of the few seniors in this game. Pressure was on for a moment, but all the way back in behind Chamberlain. Cleared out from behind the net by Austin Tauber. Tauber down to Denny along the far boards. He's dogged right there by Nick Reichenbacher. A tough defender. Shot hits the post for Heyman. 2nd save made by Chamberlain. It's still free. Another shot right into the chest to Chamberlain. And he pushes it free to the far side. Bankston looking to keep the pressure on. Heyman's double team just outside the crease. Still able to get his stick on the puck. It's taken away by Barron, then shot through, and Bankston will have the first goal of this game. Anthony Bankston with his 8th goal of the postseason. And he's got the lid lifter here to make it 1-0 in favor of North Suburban. Mentioned this is the 3rd meeting between these 2 teams this season alone. A lot of history between these 2 teams. Another bouncing puck steered away by Chamberlain.
For the North Suburban Cougars, number 19.
Flipped up out into the bench.
That's an unassisted goal.
Unassisted for Bankston.
2:27. Bankston for the Cougars.
Bankston makes it 1-0. Geebley tries to reach across into the zone and pull the puck away, and finally does. He's watched by the defense of North Suburban. It's eventually whipped out of there by Kevin Beaupre. Beaupre back there with Reichenbacher have been part of a solid defense for North Suburban all season long. Caliendo makes another stop, and he's been the back end of a defense that's allowed less than 3 goals a game on the season. Their goal differential has been fantastic. North Suburban averaging 13 per game. Anoka-Hennepin just off the double-figure mark, averaging 9 goals per game coming into the tournament. Denny tried to hold it in. Cougars able to push it back in behind the Mustang net. Heyman keeps the pressure on. It's eventually cleared out for Anoka-Hennepin. Barron got his stick on it. And it hopped up over the boards. So we get a face-off out front. Come all the way out towards the neutral zone. Bankston and Tyler Barron. Barron held it for a moment, tipped it back where it's picked up by Joe Von Mendy. Von Mendy, one of those other seniors on this team. We're talking about those 2 prior meetings, both won by North Suburban. They haven't lost a game yet this season. 11-0 through the regular season. 13-0 after their 2 wins here in the postseason. Puck right in front of is deflected away by Austin Tauber, right place, right time. Again, Tauber screening out Chamberlain that time, but Chamberlain got the foot on it to stop the shot from Heyman. Coming up on the 10-minute mark here of period number 1, Heyman close to the post, has it knocked away. Tauber, good work to fight it all the way back out towards the neutral zone. Bankston looking for goal number 2, floats it right through. Nobody saw it go through. And finally, it's Heyman who picks it up. Shot, and that'll be the 10-minute horn right as Chamberlain makes another save. So Jaden Chamberlain has been outstanding so far. He has allowed the 1 goal, but he has been under siege by this Cougar attack. First time these 2 teams met was the first day of February, an 8-1 victory for North Suburban. Then late in the season, a game we had on North Metro TV, a 16-1 victory for North Suburban. Another shot and a goal, and this time it's Heyman. Right after the pause off the face-off, Heyman picks up his 11th goal of the postseason. So Josh Heyman and Anthony Bankston, the usual suspects, getting the Cougars out to the 2-goal lead.
Number 6, Josh Heyman.
Motzko attacking away again.
Goal to number 19, Anthony Bankston.
Bankston got the assist.
Goal is 5:05. Heyman from Bankston.
Just 5:05 into this one, and it's so far a dominating performance for North Suburban. They have held possession on this end. Giebly fighting for it. Can't quite clear it out. Needs some help from Tauber. Tauber works it all the way down. Denny on a bit of a break, but he's then sealed off quickly by Reichenbacher. Reichenbacher fighting along the boards, eventually pushes it out. Giebly fighting with Bankston. Over 9 minutes to go. Crosses into the Anoka-Hennepin zone. Bankston keeps it in as he shoves it down to the corner. Back out, Denny. Denny tries a centering pass. It's deflected by Beaupre. Then back across the goal line. Hard shot right from the center line by Heyman, and it's stopped up. Play stopped by Chamberlain. It was actually an 11-6 victory for North Suburban in that second game against Anoka-Hennepin. So they have combined to score 19 goals and allowed just 7 in the 2 prior games against Anoka-Hennepin. Bankston, just a little wrister, deflected out in front. I believe it was Tauber who got a piece of that with his heel. Takes it in behind the net, clears it all the way back out, but Bankston's waiting to shove it right back in. Caught it behind the net. 2-0. Chamberlain, he's seen enough, so he's going to cover up the puck. One initial push down towards Jonathan Caliendo to start this game for Anoka-Hennepin. He made a great save, covered up, and the rest of the time we've been playing in the Anoka-Hennepin end. Bankston centers there. Heyman took a shot. Sailed high. Good job again by Chamberlain off the deflection on those boards, something that's a little different here at the state tournament than certainly And they play at home for North Suburban. In games we've covered, none of these boards, and so the walls just react a little bit differently. You get much more bounce and roll off of some of these boards here at the state tournament. Heyman trying to use that to his advantage, has it deflected back out. Doesn't quite get past center ice, and now it'll hop up over the boards. Tough work down right below us here by Tyler Barron, trying to gain some possession for the Mustangs. Successful year for the programs for for Anoka-Hennepin. Their PI squad took second place in the PI state tournament. Bankston fires high and wide, sails off the back wall. That one taking place just before was a thriller, a 3-2 loss to Dakota United. So a great season on the PI side, and now the CI squad down 2-0. They tied for the second most regular season wins. Everybody chasing North Suburban this year. So the Mustangs trying to pull what would pretty much be a shocker here, the way the other two games against North Suburban have gone. It's so strong offensively for the Cougars. Puck sneaks all the way down. Caliendo has his eye on it the whole time. And as we sneak down towards 6 minutes to go here, it's still 2-0 Cougars, but a key face-off for Anoka-Hennepin. In the North Suburban zone, Giebly will take it. He has 2 goals and 4 assists in the postseason. Trying to take it away from Kevin Beaupre. Back towards the middle of the floor. Mustangs do get it back. It's hopped up off the stick of Giebly, just out of the reach of Caliendo. So Denny working behind the net. Denny tries to turn the corner. Beaupre's there to cut him off. Now Beaupre to the loose puck. Giebly and Denny both swatting at it. Denny sent it down, and then it's sent back out by Reichenbacher. Reichenbacher along the sideline. Good footwork there by the official to dodge the puck. Heyman fighting for it with Motzko. Heyman turns right around and fires, never afraid to send the shot forward. He's got 1 goal to show for it already today. Puck loose. Denny tries to dangle it back to himself. Couldn't quite get it there. Now he fires into traffic. It's deflected. Giebly sends the shot just wide. It'll be touched up and covered up by Jonathan Caliendo. There's your 5-minute horn. A little frustration for Anoka-Hennepin. They're still very much in this game, just not solving the North Suburban defense. We mentioned multiple titles for North Suburban and Anoka-Hennepin combined. This is the 23rd season of adaptive floor hockey. 8 times have one of these two teams been in this championship game. 4 wins for Anoka-Hennepin, 2 times runners-up, as Heyman pushing in towards the crease, just hopped it high, deflected off someone's stick out front. Bankston will send it into traffic again. Heyman's into Chamberlain. It's off his pad and just clears out. Heyman headed to the crease again. Austin Tauber a chance to clear, couldn't get it cleanly through the defense, or rather past North Suburban. Now Denny fires the shot for the post. It sails past Caliendo. Puck still free. Reichenbacher fighting with Denny. Denny tries to turn the corner, couldn't quite pull the trigger before Beaupre got to him. Tough sledding for Cole Denny, the top scorer for Anoka-Hennepin. Puck sailed all the way down, deflected out by Tauber. Skitters to the other side and all the way back out. Denny has his stick on it. He's dogged over there by Reichenbacher. Denny fires the shot into Caliendo. Somebody lost his stick, but after Jonathan Caliendo covered it up with his glove and gave the head shake. No, no, he says. And that has been his mantra so far today, pitching the shutout. He's been very good in the postseason, 23 saves. As North Suburban has given up 7 goals in the first 2 rounds. 7 combined as Bankston fires it down. Heyman working with the puck, trying to find space, fires it into Chamberlain, who picks it up and makes the save. Those championships for Anoka-Hennepin coming in 96 and then 3 straight, 2010, 11, and 12. Broken up by North Suburban in 2013. Heyman had a chance to walk that puck right out in front. Lost it, had it poked away. Brandon Flash, who's been a scorer in the postseason, tried to work towards the net. He had it poked away. Just into the zone, taken back out by Bankston. Bankston works past a couple of stick checks. Fires in on Chamberlain, deflects it away, can't settle it down, but then it's cleared out by the defense out in front. Reichenbacher sends it back down. Von Mindy in the corner. Tries to get it out to Barron. Barron looking to move it past midcourt. Finally does. Right into the stick of Flash. He was out in front, still hounding Caliendo. But Jonathan Caliendo able to cover it up and make another save. Runners up for Anoka-Hennepin at 94 and 95. North Suburban, meanwhile, they were runners up in 1998 and took third place, as mentioned, in 2014 and a year ago. Or rather, last year they were in second place, third place in 2014. Under 2 minutes to go in the first period. Good work by Beaupre. Snatched the puck away. Nobody scored since we were 5 minutes into this first period. That was Josh Heyman, who made it 2-0. Bankston has a goal and an assist. Heyman nearly flipped it up and in, just wide as he had Chamberlain out of position. Back in, Beaupre deflects it past Denny for a moment, and it's eventually cleaned up completely by Reichenbacher. Flipped down and deflected at midcourt. Heyman decides to flip it down past the goal line. Austin Tauber trying to work his way out from behind the net. Finally does, clears it out. It's sent along well by Barron. Denny had a chance at it. And Bankston and Barron, those two guys playing on both sides of the line in some good battles so far. Denny keeps it on his stick despite two Cougars there. Gets some help from Barron, sends it in front. Just a bit of a save with the toe of Caliendo as it snuck past Kevin Beaupre, who also got a piece of it. So sometimes the traffic can help and sometimes it can hurt. Not sure which category that fell in, but either way, the Cougars avoid giving up a goal. 30 seconds to go here in the first period. Heyman looking for his second. Smacks it in past the goal line. Austin Tauber's been very active, out, but Heyman's right there, into the corner. Race to that puck, won by Bankston. Bankston watched closely by Von Mendy. Back off the boards, Heyman. Straight away, right at the top of the slot, drifts it down. Bankston tries the backhand, and that's how the period will end. So Bankston and Heyman hooked up on a goal. Bankston had his own unassisted goal, and it will be 2-0 as we go to the first intermission. It's your Adaptive Floor Hockey CI Division Championship game. One of these teams walking away as state champs, and 2 more periods to go. It's a 2-0 lead for North Suburban. You're watching it here on North Metro TV.
I know North Metro TV because they were the crew that came in and helped us create a film to go with our stage play.
Another new school. Wonder what this fine educational institution has done.
The crew was just amazing. They were patient. They knew what they were doing. Going in, I was expecting literally like diva cameramen, maybe another director stepping on my toes completely and just taking over, and that didn't happen.
Nothing, just joking around, having fun.
Overall, I learned more working with North Metro TV than I would have just staying on stage.
Did you hear about that new blonde paint?
North Metro TV isn't just giving a service to the community, it's part of the community.
Back here at Bloomington Jefferson High School, J.W. Cox with you for the State Adaptive Floor Hockey Championship of the CI Division. And after 1 period, it's a 2-0 lead for the North Suburban Cougars. We got goals from Anthony Bankston and Josh Heyman. 11 saves on the other end still for Jaden Chamberlain. So it can firmly go in the category of it could have gotten more lopsided if not for Chamberlain. The Cougars certainly dominated play in the Anoka-Hennepin zone throughout that first period. Cole Denny, who's been one of the top goal scorers in this state tournament, held mostly in check. Jonathan Caliendo made a few saves when he had to, but credit the defense of Kevin Beaupre and Nick Reichenbacher for making it tough. On the other end, defensively, Jovan Mendy and Austin Tauber have done good work with their centerman Tyler Barron, keeping Chamberlain clean after he has made some saves and potentially had some rebounds to give up. So our second 15-minute period about to begin. And it will be Tyler Barron and the two-point man, Anthony Bankston. Bankston winning the draw. Goes right back to Denny, though. Denny's got some space as the puck slides past Caliendo. Quickly, as this is trademark, goes post to post to get back in position. Denny trying to be sneaky, going around behind the net. It hasn't worked out yet. Puck slapped all the way down. Beaupre sends it right back out. Knocked the stick of Giebly away in the process. All the way back in the other corner, taken there by Jovan Mendy. Shot fired, pad save, rebound, sails high, and Tauber's right on top of it, as we mentioned, to clear the puck away. Heyman right out front, had his shot deflected, gets a second look, it's deflected out in front. Motzko is on the doorstep. Motzko tries the one-time backhand, and shovels it just wide. Giebly fights for the puck, gets it off the board, a little bit of space. He'll fire the shot. Beaupre recovered in time, though, to deflect it away. Now Denny's out in front, a bouncing puck, second try, and Cole Denny will put the Mustangs on the board. Heck of a second effort by Denny. Heck of a first save by Caliendo, but the puck came popping up. And so Denny able to get the stick on it and poke it through. Cole Denny scores again here in the state tournament, his 14th.
Number 1, Cole Denny, an unassisted goal.
Unassisted on the goal.
1 minute of the second period. Denny for the Mustangs.
So Denny has 14 goals now in this tournament. That's his 30th state tournament goal in the last 2 years. And he has just been scoring at will. And he's got Anoka-Hennepin back within a goal. Heyman trying to get back out to that 2-goal lead. Neither one of the first two games, the meetings between these two teams, ended up particularly close. The second meeting was close early. Caliendo's going to shove the puck away and let Beaupre try to clear it, and he does. There's a long stretch of goals in that second game that North Suburban was able to score about the midway point of the second period. It turned that one into a bit of a rout. North Suburban trying to avoid that here. Good defense out in front, stepping right in front of that shot for Von Mendy. Puck still slid forward. North Suburban persistent. They get a shot on Chamberlain and he makes another save. At 11, as mentioned in that first period. Face-off won by North Suburban. Cougars controlled for a moment. Slides its way past center court before it's sent back by Beaupre. Heyman in along the boards. Flex it back in behind. Near side, Beaupre sends it down, and from outside the half-court stripe, he'll score to make it a 2-goal game again. The rare goal for the defenseman, Kevin Beaupre. And they are going to give it to him. We'll see if there was a tip. They're tugging on Motzko's jersey too, so we'll get the official call. There could be an assist for Beaupre and a tip instead for Motzko, but either way, it's a 3-1 lead and a 2-goal game again in favor of North Suburban.
Scoring for the North Suburban Cougars, number 13, Austin Motzko. Assist on the play to number 24, Kevin Beaupre.
So they do give the assist to Beaupre, and Motzko gets the goal. So less than 2 minutes after Anoka-Hennepin got on the board, it's Motzko and Beaupre that hook up for another goal. Puck deflected away out in front of Chamberlain. All the way along the boards, and Giebly able to pick it up. Giebly watched there by Beaupre, and now we've got a bit of a scrum in at the boards. Giebly came away with it, but he ran into more traffic before he even got towards the crease. Tried to poke it up, Denny fighting for it. Denny trying to work with Barron, but it's Bankston that takes it away, and Denny turns it back again. Denny's got the lone goal in this game for the Mustangs. Working his way forward, shot and a goal again. Cole Denny worked hard from both sides of the floor and then got all the way back in front and just snuck that puck between the pad and the post. And it's a one-goal game again. Cole Denny trying to take over this second period. Quite a job of work there by Cole Denny as Anthony Giebly apparently had some sort of necklace that he couldn't wear.
Denny, that's his second goal of the game. Time of the goal was 3:56.
So no assist on that either.
And the Mustangs take a timeout.
It looks like Anoka-Hennepin's going to take a timeout. So Denny has scored twice in this period, with one goal for North Suburban sandwiched in between with 11:04 remaining. And Anoka-Hennepin, they certainly showed the ability to score, going 8-1 this season, averaging 9 goals per game. But it just paled in comparison to the 13 per game that North Suburban was able to average on this season.
John's Journal at MSHSL.org.
So it would behoove them if they could keep it close. They being the Mustangs of Anoka-Hennepin.
Let's go.
They can keep things close in this game, turn up the defense just a bit, they'll definitely have a fighting chance down late. Still very early in period number 2. The Mustang timeout just coming to a close after they scored a goal to get back within 1. It's 2-0 after the first. Denny's first made it 2-1, then 3-1, now 3-2. That last goal will be one of the prettier you'll see throughout the tournament. Cole Denny getting a couple pats on the back. These guys know each other. They play throughout the season quite a bit. And if you watched our other broadcasts, Brett Long, who was on the call with me, talking about how a lot of the guys play also in the Northern Lights program together from these squads. But here they're at opposite ends. North Suburban looking for their state championship number 2 all time. Denny again out in front, this time sacrificing the body. Caliendo lays out to the left and covers up. Denny very nearly struck quickly again. 13 goals in those first round games. Puck caught up behind the net. North Suburban nearly had a chance with Motzko there, but he can just get it out to the side. Shot from Heyman into the side of the net. Nearly snuck in, but a fortunate bounce there. So it stays 3-2 coming up on the 10-minute buzzer. Get this face-off in. And then we have the horn as the shot sails wide. So 5 minutes gone in the second period, and it's 3-2 Cougars. Anoka-Hennepin showing great toughness, staying in this game against the potent North Suburban offense. North Suburban scored 21 goals to this point. Anoka-Hennepin has actually got them by 2. They scored 23 goals combined in their first 2 games. Excuse me, make that 19, so it is North Suburban plus 2. I was looking at Owatana's first round win. Anoka-Hennepin 7-1 got a victory over Wayzata Minnetonka yesterday. And then earlier today, a 12-5 win over Owatonna. North Suburban beat St. Cloud area in the semifinals after a first-round win yesterday over Burnsville, Farmington, Lakeville. Denny slips down to the deck, no whistle there. Puck stayed dangerously right in front of Caliendo for a moment. Now it's on the stick of Bankston, tries to center back to Heyman. Heyman catches up to it, puck's in a lot of free space. Sent to the middle of the floor and then back over. Bankston carries it in, across the goal line. Good centering pass, just can't connect with Heyman, who had some open net to work with. Now Motzko instead sends it in towards Chamberlain. Made the stop and then dives upon it. He'll bring play to a halt and force a face-off to his glove side. No upsets throughout this entire tournament. Excuse me, one. It was the 3 seed in the upper half, North St. Cloud, or rather St. Cloud, beating South Washington 13-4. South Washington was the 2 seed in the upper half of the bracket. But that's your lone upset here in the CI division. Anoka-Hennepin trying to stick in this one and find the upset on the grandest stage of all, as Chamberlain does cover it up just outside the far post. Outside of the 2 goals for Denny, much of this second period looking like the first. A lot of possession time for the Cougars. Heyman deflects it off his body and back down. Finally gets it past Tauber, but Tauber is able to send it back out. Denny had it for a moment, back to Giebly, who's playing now in the middle on both sides of the line. Giebly's taking that role that was there for Barron. Heyman sets up, fires the slap shot and can't get it past Chamberlain, who covers it up despite Motzko chopping at it. Under 8 minutes to go here in the second period. Bankston tries the forehand wrister that goes too wide. Puck sails all the way to midcourt. Giebly nearly tripped down. Does end up on the deck, but no whistle. Bankston waits for the defense and then deftly slips right by it. His shot is deflected away. Now Denny tries to center out in front. He's got Von Mindy camping out. Von Mindy played defense in the first period. Now he's back attacking as Barron stayed back as a defender and Giebly's in the middle. The puck sails back over the far boards. With 7:11 remaining. Swapping sides here midway through this second period. So Caliendo now off to the left, Chamberlain to the right. It's a 3-2 lead for North Suburban. A couple of equipment swaps. For Anoka-Hennepin. So Bankston with the face-off with Barron. Looks like the defense stayed the same. Giebly actually goes to the bench for Anoka-Hennepin. As for the first time in this game, well, Brandon flashed back into the game. He played sparingly in the first period, but he's out there now with Denny, who fires the shot that's deflected off the pads of Caliendo. He let it sit there, and Beaupre finally did clear it out. Bankston tried to get it away from Barron. It's to the far side for Flash. Flash has a goal and an assist in the postseason. And now Barron has the face-off against Bankston. Bankston pushed it away from the net for a moment, right to Denny. Was able to send it forward. Caliendo deflected it towards the goal line. Now it's back into the other end. Tauber takes it all the way back behind his own net. Can't quite clear it. Heyman fires, and it's just deflected wide. Might have caught a piece of the arm of Chamberlain. Good work coming in to help defensively for Barron that time. That was shot blocked away, just saved by Caliendo on the other end. The net's moving a bit, and so they'll have to take the pause to reset the net. Caliendo got tangled up there. I mentioned Barron made the good defensive play a moment ago. It was actually Jovan Mendy who may have saved a goal with the crafty Josh Heyman coming around the edge. Flash tried to send it forward. Still there for Denny. Saved by Caliendo as he went down to a knee. Heyman sends it in. This time saved by Chamberlain on the other end. And he dives forward to stop the puck off to his right. Back and forth we go with these goaltenders trading saves. Just 5 total goals allowed. It's fairly low scoring as you look at the rest of the bracket. Defenses are playing well. Denny has both goals for Anoka-Hennepin. He can't solve Caliendo in the final seconds before the 5-minute horn. That will pause us here.
The name of the game is sportsmanship in high school sports. The rules of the game.
So we've got a 3-2 score as we go to the final 5 minutes of period number 2.
Good sports are winners. No matter
Last game
what
we
the
had on this
score.
court, which was the
Sportsmanship and
PI Championship.
is why
That was a
we play.
3-2 one-goal final. Anoka-Hennepin in that division scoring 2 times in the final 5 minutes to make that one close. Anthony Giebly comes back in for Anoka-Hennepin. So they haven't flashed trading places, but everybody else has pretty much stayed the same for both of these teams. Barron able to send it down towards the middle of the floor. Bankston takes it from midcourt. Good backhand move by Denny. Goes back again to the forehand to get the shot away, but it's deflected out front by Beaupre. Long shot lofted high. Heyman too strong into the netting. Chamberlain able to go get it. Two rivals that know each other pretty well. As we mentioned, Cougars have actually won the last 5 matchups, including the 2 this season. They have not beaten Anoka-Hennepin, a power in adaptive floor hockey, until 2013. They beat them 10-9 in February of that year. And since then, the balance of power has shifted as Caliendo covers up for another save. And North Suburban has not lost. It is a rare meeting in the postseason. As mentioned, both of these teams have been in a combined 8 championship games of the 23 seasons of adaptive floor hockey. Heyman, great, contained to himself as he goes forehand to backhand. Finally gets the shot away. It's just wide of Chamberlain. Picked up there by Barron. Sent out towards the front, bouncing through, and Bankston from past the blue line scores to make it 4-2. Bankston's second of the game. He now has 2 goals and an assist. He just kept hacking at it. Anoka-Hennepin couldn't quite clear it out. Through traffic, he's able to beat Chamberlain.
His second unassisted goal of the game, number 19 for the Cougars, Anthony Bankston. Time of goal, 11:49.
Bankston again. Had a shot a moment ago that just sailed wide. Heyman trying to get in close on Chamberlain. Motzko had a chance at the rebound. Bankston again, right into traffic. It's deflected down by Von Mendy. Back out to Bankston, backhand to forehand. Good centering pass, the puck stayed alive and dangerously there in front. But the kick save there for Jaden Chamberlain. And he's able to keep this a 2-goal game. It's 2-0 at the end of the first period. Cole Denny has scored twice in this second period. Now we've got Bankston second to go along with an Austin Motzko goal. From midcourt. Good back in for Denny. He has quite a bit of body control as he's able to get himself in position to take those shots. That one just sailed wide. Gheebly now fighting in the corner with Beaupre. Gheebly working into the post, meets Caliendo there, goes down to a knee to make the pad save. Caliendo had 14 saves in the first round win over Burnsville, Farmington, Lakeville. Then came away with 19 stops. Just 5 goals allowed to St. Cloud area. Puck in front. Chamberlain's going to cover it up with 80 seconds left here in period number 2. Meanwhile, for Chamberlain, 5 goals allowed to Owatonna in the semis and just a single goal in the quarters. Shot and the score right off the faceoff. And Josh Heyman's got his second. Bankston took the draw. And they get credit for an assist here. But it's Josh Heyman who scores again, his second of the game. Those two have turned the script and played it again here. The second verse, same as the first, scoring one after the other in the second.
Josh Heyman, his second of the game. The assist to number 19, Anthony Bankston. Time goal was 13:57, and we're under 1 minute.
Bankston does get the goal as Caliendo gets the save on the other end. So 5-2 now in this dangerous territory for Anoka-Hennepin. Denny has the puck deflected away. Good work in front by Reichenbacher. Dogs Denny, but Cole still gets the shot away. Off the deflection, he's back out in front. The puck nearly slid under Jonathan Caliendo, but he kept the pad down on it. And this face-off is going to take us close to the end of period number 2. 3-goal, largest lead of the game so far for the Cougars. Big face-off here to make sure they go to the break. Up 3-2. Face-off push back, and they will. So it was a 2-goal lead after 1, and despite giving that lead back down to 1, the Cougars lead by 3 now at the end of the second period. A third period of action to decide a state championship is on the way. You're watching it all on North Metro TV. Stick around.
North Metro TV benefits the community by providing, local programming. We have top-end programming for all of our high school sports.
With Cardis, spins off a tackler.
No good. Rebound, tip back to him, and he puts it in.
Not a bad percent.
We have a local news program that is weekly that covers, can be just about anything that can affect you locally that you're not going to hear on the normal broadcast news.
Hundreds of area students of all different ages can see that their art is hanging in a professional art gallery.
People that are community-minded are going to watch and be more in the know and more in tune with their communities because of that program. I think that's a wonderful thing to have and to hold on to tight. The voices of public access don't have to be modified. Real freedom of speech on television, and it's the only place that it exists. So I think the value of public access and the value of North Metro TV is huge.
Back here for a final period at Bloomington Jefferson High School, the site of the Adaptive Floor Hockey State Championships. This the CI Division Championship, pitting the number 1 seeded North Suburban Cougars against the number 2 seed Anoka-Hennepin Mustangs. So it's a 5-2 lead for the Cougars after they scored the last 2 goals of that second period. It was a 3-2 game after Cole Denny scored almost 4 minutes into the period. We went 7 minutes without a goal. Then Anthony Bankston scored to make it 4-2, and then Bankston assisted on a Josh Heyman goal to make it 5-2. That's 2 assists and 2 goals now for Bankston, 2 goals for Heyman, and 2 goals as well for Cole Denny. Goaltenders have been very good in this game. Jonathan Caliendo has stopped 15 of 17 shots. Jaden Chamberlain stopping 20 of 25. Cole Denny hits the post, and it did go through. It looked like it bounced out, but the referee was right there on top of it on the goal line, and Cole Denny, the quick wrister, there ought to be an assist on that. Didn't see who got it to him, but just 10 seconds into the period, cuts the lead down again.
Scoring for the Mustangs, the hat trick by number 1 Cole Denny. Assisted on that goal by number 21 Anthony Giebly.
Giebly giving credit for his first assist.
10 seconds.
So it's a 2-goal game again. Puck out in front. Heyman trying to push it back up to 3 goals. Puck slides back. Bankston holds it in the zone. Cole Denny now with 31 state tournament goals over the last 2 years. And the Mustangs went off sides. So face off in the Cougar zone. Or rather, just out of it. The Cougar side, neutral. Puck back down into the corner as Denny fights for it. Takes it away from Reichenbacher, floats into the post, and Caliendo's there. Aggressively stops and covers up the puck. 13-0 for North Suburban. Trying to go a perfect 14-0 and take home a state championship. Fight in the corner as Beaupre takes it away. Puck trickles back out to this near side. All the way down, slides just past Chamberlain. Tabro is on the scene as well, and he catches up to it. He'll take it away from behind the net. Bankston down inside. Shot fired on the centering pass from Bankston. Heyman couldn't connect. Heyman tries to flick it back to Motzko, who's standing in front. Motzko has to chase it down in the corner where Tauber pokes it away from him. Puck trickles down in front again as we're under 13 minutes to go here in this championship game. The puck by Tauber is flipped out just into the bench area on the far side. Stop time, of course, here in the third period. After we had running time to the first 2. Heyman fires the shot. Kick save by Chamberlain. That close to going back to a 3-goal game. Bankston will fire from deep. He can't hit. It's deflected out. Another shot. This time Chamberlain deflects it high and wide off to the left. All the way down for Denny. Denny will fire in. Pad save the other end for Caliendo. Just like we've seen all game, these goaltenders trading blows back and forth. Trading blows in the only way goaltenders can, and that's making great saves. Denny won the faceoff, but couldn't take it cleanly. Back out towards the center. Heyman will fire. This shot's deflected away. Heyman catches up to the puck first, has it poked away by Taubert, and sent back down the ice Mustangs get it to Denny. Denny flicks and fires. Just goes off the crossbar. Thought he had the upper 90, and it deflects away. Flash fighting forward along the far side. Gets some help, and it's shoved ahead and on goal by Barron, but saved by Caliendo. Cole Denny's already got a hat trick. He used the post to his advantage last goal. Nearly used that upper 90 to his advantage that time. Denny trying to back his way in. Doesn't have a lot of bulk to him, but he knows how to use the body to back in and get a shot. Tracks down the puck. The Reichenbach couldn't control it. Back out in front. Now Reichenbacher gets his second chance. Gets to Heyman, who shoots and scores. Josh Heyman puts the Cougars back up by 3 with 11:34 remaining in the state championship game. So there's the answer to Cole Denny's goal, and also the answer to Cole Denny's hat trick. Heyman's got his.
His hat trick, number 6, Josh Heyman.
Caliendo makes the save.
Number 10, Nick Reichenbacher. Time to goal was 3:26. Heyman, the hat trick from Reichenbacher.
6-3 now. Reichenbacher gets the credit for the assist, as well he should. Flash makes his way off as we see Stasha Erickson check her way into the game for the first time. Erickson, a sophomore, trying to track down the puck at the midcourt line. Heyman again fires the shot away. This time Chamberlain not going to wait for a rebound as Tauber has to hop over his diving netminder. 10:57 to go. Bankston flipped it past Barron initially, but it's deflected back out. Denny had it for a moment. Bouncing puck, still free. Motzko takes a forehand swipe at it, and it's deflected away. Chamberlain got a little help in front that time from Von Mindy. Back to Motzko, and Tauber is going to try and clear. Sends it off the boards, cleared back away by Barron. Denny slides it forward and just misses wide. Erickson tries to track it down and does in the corner. Has to fight in there with Beaupre. Erickson has it taken away by Beaupre, but doggedly stays after it. Can't contain it. Puck slides right in front. Shot set up for Motzko that time. Couldn't convert. Shot in. Erickson dives in off the deflection. She hits the deck as Caliendo does as well. The puck stays free. Reichenbacher, a good job to clear and help settle before the 10-minute mark. Stasha Erickson ever so close to picking up the goal to make it a 2-goal game. Instead, it stays 6-3. Giebley's going to check back into the game. So Erickson will check out. That was very nearly a momentum swinging play right there. Erickson crashing in towards the net. So Giebley's going to face off with Bankston here. At this 10-minute face-off. Chamberlain's ready to go. Caliendo's ready to go. And away we go. Rolling puck, corralled by Denny. Gets it back to his backhand, out of the forehand, shot it out in front, and Beaupre slaps the puck away. Beaupre back out to midcourt. Heyman had it for a moment. Denny the backhand, deflected away by Beaupre in front. Coming up on 9.5 minutes to go. Back out towards the center line. Heyman tries to send it through. Chamberlain, twice the save. Made 2 in there, then guarded the post, and it's cleared out to Denny. Motzko and Heyman both had chances at that one. Now Giebley off his foot, puts it onto his stick and sent it forward, but wide and past the goal line. Joe Von Mindy trying to get a look at a goal. Denny had a chance at a one-timer, couldn't connect. Giebly the backhand, and his sails wide. Puck stays in play. Out in front, now Giebly tracks down the rolling puck, sends it bouncing in on Caliendo, who stops it up with the pads. Heyman tracks it down in the opposite corner. Great backhand in front for Motzko. Didn't see it coming in. Bankston took a shot at it. It's deflected out. Cole Denny backing his way in, now settles. Makes his way past Bankston, puts it on Caliendo, who makes the pad save and then covers up. Face off with Denny and Bankston. Denny trying to back in against Bankston. Bankston forcing him, stopped along the pads. Shot was deflected away. Chance at a rebound goes awry for Anoka-Hennepin. Still a 3-goal lead for the Cougars. Giebly fighting in front, got the shot away, but it's covered up by Caliendo. So it was 6-3 now. It was 3-0 in the PI final. It was just before this one, featuring the Mustangs of Anoka-Hennepin. They put their comeback shoes on late in that one. Their CI counterpart trying to do the same thing here. Puck all the way down, deflected past Motzko. He tracks it down, couldn't get the shot away. Giebly playing on both ends, got in the way there, couldn't cleanly clear it. So that'll be up to Tauber from behind the net. He does, out past the blue line, but Bankston's there to hold it in. Barron deflected it away. Now Denny. Denny can go to work. Denny flips it forward. Pad saved by Caliendo. Back out past the center line. Chamberlain made the save, couldn't cover up. Mustangs are there to get it out towards the center. Sent back in from behind the goal, off the boards to Denny. Denny, a centering pass in front, looking for Von Mindy. Von Mindy tries to back in and find Giebly, couldn't quite. Heyman sends it forward, and a pad save by Chamberlain to slow us down. End-to-end action for both of these teams. Giebly against Bankston on a face-off. Giebly's got to get it out of the zone. It goes to Von Mindy. Von Mindy works it in. For a moment he was past Beaupre. Now he's in a fight with Beaupre. In along the boards. Von Mindy able to push it towards Cole Denny. Reichenbacher nearly went down via a trip, but never did. Giebly, backhand, and it was covered up by Bankston. And then there was some extra chopping at it rather covered up by Caliendo, excuse me. There was some extra chopping at it that he didn't appreciate, but the whistle came in. We're under 7 to go. 3-goal lead for the Cougars. They've led all the way. Face-off won by Denny. Gets past Beaupre. Can't get a clean shot, and that allows Bankston to take it away. Stopped by Barron, who fires it from midcourt, just sailed wide. Anoka-Hennepin still has the possession. Denny fires the backhand that misses the near side post. Denny's got it in behind the net, centering pass. Cleanly all the way through. Barron able to poke it ahead to Giebly. Von Mindy. Von Mindy some space, got it to Denny, and Denny couldn't poke it through. Reichenbacher able to send it forward. Heyman stays with the puck and it bounces back. Bankston at the center line. Giebly doggedly after him, makes it tough to get a shot away. Now Giebly has to gain his feet again. Does enough to get it to Tauber. Back to Von Mindy. Opposite side of the floor. Chamberlain's gonna reach out, make the save to bring us to a stop with 5:54 remaining in this game. Cougars trying to win their second state championship at the CI level. And trying to finish a 14-0 regular season. Off the face-off, shot slides in front and goes right to Chamberlain. Face-off again for Bankston and Giebly. Bankston wins it, flips it back for Heyman on the opposite side. Heyman loses it to Von Mindy, who fires the backhander right into the chest of Caliendo, who covers it up for the Cougars. Giebly and Bankston again. Clashing this time in the offensive end for Anoka-Hennepin. Giebly wins, back to Von Mindy. Giebly's pushed down. We haven't had a penalty in this game yet. It's been very cleanly played. Von Mindy fires the shot in front. Caliendo made a save, but the puck went popping up. Denny couldn't find it. It's back out to Giebly. He has his shot rejected out in front by Bankston. Coming up on the 5-minute horn. Denny tries to turn and fire. His second shot goes through. And it will be a 2-goal game with 5:11 to go. Cole Denny has scored for the 4th time in this game. And the Mustangs still with a fighting chance with 5:11 to go.
Scoring for the Mustangs, number 1, Cole Denny, his 4th of the game, and that was an unassisted goal. Time of the goal was 9:49.
Unassisted for Denny, and right before the horn, a beautiful feed from Bankston. Heyman got there and just fired it wide. And so at the final break here with 5 minutes to go, Anoka-Hennepin's going to take a quick timeout. They're within 2. Cole Denny has scored all 4 goals and now has 17 in the game. Or in the season, rather, in the postseason. 4 in this game and 17 total for the state tournament. So the teams are all going to gather up for this final push. That's a huge goal for Anoka-Hennepin to get from Denny their top scorer and have a reasonable shot here, down 2 goals with 5 minutes to go. They were definitely still in it, even down 3, but now you're just a couple of quick strikes away from being all the way back into it.
We ask that you stick around for that as well.
So it was a 2-0 lead at the end of the first period for North Suburban. Goals from Bankston and Heyman. Then Cole Denny scored quickly 1 minute into the second to make it 2-1. Austin Motzko got a feed from Kevin Beaupre to make it 3-1. And Cole Denny scored again to make it 3-2 just about a minute later. Anthony Bankston got his second of the day to make it 4-2, and then Josh Heyman scored with just 40 seconds left in the second period to make it 5-2. Cole Denny then cut it down to a 2-goal lead. Josh Heyman popped it back up to 3 goals at 6-3 with 6:26 to go, or rather 6:26 into the period. And just moments before we got this last break, Cole Denny scored to make it 6-4. Now the final 5 minutes to decide it. Anoka-Hennepin has stayed much closer in this one than their other 2 matchups against North Suburban this season. Puck popped all the way back out. Mustangs can't hold it. They've actually got Cole Denny now playing in the middle, so he'll play on both sides of the line. They've got Giebly sticking back on this backside along with Tyler Barron. It's a little bit of a change for the Mustangs. Shot and saved in there by Chamberlain. So Denny can take the puck away. He'll flip it ahead, and Caliendo watches the bouncing puck and covers it up. 4:19 remaining. Off the face-off, Denny keeps it. Denny fires it just past the goal line. Giebly posting up right in front of the crease. Shot from Barron, deflected away. Bankston hounding on Giebly on the far side. Giebly hits the deck. Puck makes its way to the center of the court. All the way back down, Heyman. He'll fire a shot that goes wide. Von Mindy catches up to it. Sends it out to Denny. Denny tries to turn the corner, has it poked away by Bankston. Tauber's able to send it down. Let Giebly try to go to work. Good centering pass through his legs. Look back at his bench after a good pass, but nobody was home on the other side. Barron puts it off the boards to himself, but Reichenbacher takes it away. High puck into the chest of Bankston. He brings it down. It's to Heyman. Save made by Chamberlain. Puck still loose. Heyman still hacking at it. And then Chamberlain covers it up with the right pad and draws the whistle with 3:17 to go. The face-off. The Anoka-Hennepin zone. Giebly's going to try and win this one. Just over 3 minutes remaining. It's all the time to work with the Mustangs to try and put on a comeback as Barron races down for the puck. Denny in the corner. Can't get it back out. We've gone back to Giebly being the man in the middle for Anoka-Hennepin. So he's playing on both sides of the line, trying to get Denny in position for a goal. He's already scored 4 times in this game. Well, North Suburban has gotten a hat trick from Josh Heyman, 2 goals and a couple of assists from Anthony Bankston. Motzko scored the 6th. Caliendo dives out in front and makes the save. Just over 2.5 remaining here at Jefferson High School. State tournament hanging in the balance. Anoka-Hennepin has played outstanding defense, holding the highest scoring team in the state. Team that averaged 13 goals a game to just 6 here today. Bankston backhands it down. Motzko got it in front for Heyman. And they can't get past Chamberlain as he eventually covers up with 2:18 remaining on the clock. Face-off pushed down by Bankston. He pushes it into the corner, then comes back to play defense. He takes it at center court, throws it, it deflects off of Motzko. His shot then goes to the corner. Giebly pushes it down, trying to find Barron. Barron pokes it up and it goes out of play as we just tick under 2 minutes to go. Time running short on the Mustangs. Coach Deb Klein on the far side and urging her Cougar squad to keep pushing for this final 2 minutes. Bankston trying to win the face-off, can't do it. Giebly instead pushes it into the corner. Beaupre tracks it down there. Pushed down by Reichenbacher, into traffic in front. Sent back. Giebly sails it right across the crease. Caliendo helps it along. Von Mindy Pushes it down to Denny. Denny fires the shot that deflects off a post. 95 seconds to go. Giebly looking for possession, couldn't get it cleanly. Sent back down once more by Tauber. Barron backhands it forward. Giebly tries to get it away from Beaupre. It's Bankston instead. Defensive-minded, keeping 3 stickmen down in the defensive end for the Cougars. Giebly tries to push it past. It's cleared out by Bankston. Now 1:05 to go. Back towards center court. Bankston fires. It's deflected away. Barron sends it wide with a minute to go rather. Bankston again clears. That's what he's been doing for the last minute to help keep this edge. Motzko sends it into the back of the net. Von Mindy has it taken away by Heyman. Heyman sends the shot off the pad of Chamberlain. Just 44 seconds to go. Do the Mustangs have a miracle in them, or are the Cougars just 43 seconds away from a state championship, the second in their existence? And you kick Giebly out of the face-off circle, so it's Von Mindy. Motzko watches it to the far side. Cougars just have to maintain possession. Do that with a backhand by Heyman. Giebly gets it through near Denny, but Reichenbacher takes it away. Reichenbacher sends it down along the near boards. Heyman puts it towards the net. Under 30 seconds to go. The Cougars would seem to have it. Tauber from behind the net. Off the backhand. It's still out in front. Giebly couldn't cleanly clear it. Bankston off the backhand. Puts it out in front. Just 10 seconds to go. The Cougars are going to survive. Denny, though, fires the shot and makes it a 1-goal game. There's only 8 seconds to go, but Cole Denny has scored his 5th goal of the game. And he's got just a little bit more to say about whether North Suburban's going to finish this off.
Scoring for the Mustangs.
Denny makes it 6-5.
Cole Denny.
Huge face-off here. They pretty much need a Giebly face-off win and an immediate shot and goal. Giebly pushes it to the near side with 5. Down the floor. Bankston sends it back with 2, with 1, and North Suburban's going to finish off a state championship.
Congratulations to both teams for a wonderful exposition of floor hockey this afternoon.
6-5, the Cougars survive and take the championship. A undefeated 14-0 Cougar squad finishes off a state championship. Meanwhile, for Anoka-Hennepin, they'll finish up at 10-2 and with a great runner-up season as well. We'll come back and show you the medal ceremony, but it's a 6-5 final. The Cougars of North Suburban knock off Anoka-Hennepin for the 3rd time this season and for the biggest time as they take a state championship. You watched it all here on North Metro TV.
I'm a survivor of human trafficking here in Minnesota. I thought that there was a need to start educating the public. I decided to start the show to shed light on that. Getting here and coming to Eric's class and finding out that I could produce my own show for free and use equipment, that was like $1 million gift. So I really, really appreciate, North Metro TV providing that platform to people who have visions, who have ideas, who have something to give back to the community.
The 2016 Adapted Floor Hockey.
Back with you here on North Metro TV. And the North Suburban Cougars, with their 6-5 victory, finish off a championship season here in adaptive floor hockey. The celebration initially is finished up, but first we'll get some state all-tournament team awards. No doubt both of these teams going to be well represented. It was a 2-0 game after the first period as Anthony Bankston scored to make it 1-0 just 2.5 minutes into this game. And his running mate Josh Heyman scored to make it 2-0 3 minutes later on an assist from Bankston. So Bankston and Heyman each racking up the goals in the first period. Then Cole Denny started his run. As you'll see, Tyler Barron from Anoka-Hennepin receive his plaque as an all-state selection. Jaden Chamberlain, who made an outstanding case for himself in net all state tournament long. And Cole Denny with an amazing run to the state tournament, capped off with 5 goals here tonight. 18 goals in the postseason. And Denny gets his honors. Reichenbacher as well. He played great defense throughout this game in particular. Josh Heyman as well. And Anthony Bankston, an all-tournament selection. So you see the members of this championship game well represented. Back to the scoring recap. Cole Denny scored with 1 minute to go, or 1 minute gone rather, in the second to make it 2-1. And then Kevin Beaupre from deep down the floor found Austin Motzko a minute and 50 seconds later to make it 3-1 in favor of North Suburban. Cole Denny struck for his second goal of the game to make it 3-2 just about a minute and 50 later, with 3:56 rather into the second period. Then Bankston and Heyman closed out the second period strong. Bankston scored at the 11:49 mark unassisted to make it 4-2, and then he assisted on Heyman's goal with just 40 seconds left in the period to make it 5-2. So we went 5-2 with a 3-goal lead into the final period, but Cole Denny got the scoring started just 10 seconds in off the feed from Anthony Giebly. Made it 5-3. Heyman would score his third goal to get himself a hat trick. By the way, that goal for Denny gave him the hat trick in this game. Heyman scored 6:26 into the third period, and then Cole Denny scored again to make it 6-4. That was with 5 minutes and 21 seconds left, and then Denny scored with just 7 seconds left to make it 6-5, but North Suburban held on to that 6-5 victory, that 6-5 margin, and they beat Anoka-Hennepin yet again. They keep their dominance in that rivalry matchup going, beat them for the third time this season, and they go 14-0 on the regular season and are state champions. Getting ready to get the medals awarded to both of these teams. First for Anoka-Hennepin. For that program, they take home runner-up finishes in both the CI and PI divisions as the Mustangs fall in single-goal games on both of those divisions. But it will be North Suburban who takes home the trophy and the championship. We mentioned just a few seniors between these two teams.
Now, silver medals
for North Suburban, just Zach Erickson and Brittany Campbell, the two seniors on this team. Anoka-Hennepin, Tyler Barron, who was a strong role player throughout this game, along with Joe Von Mindy, as a couple of seniors. Cole Denny will be the first. He's number 1 on your roster and had 5 goals. He'll be the first to get his medal, and we'll take it to the natural sound here of the medal ceremony for the rest of this, and then close it down. A 6-5 win for the Cougars of North Suburban, and they are your state champions.
Jaden Chamberlain. Student managers, Austin Smith, Madison Gray, and Melanie Flatt. Assistant coaches, Jacob Yankowski. Come on over here. Come on. Pete Hutchins. And Sherry Kirknight. And head coach Bill Newell. Will the captains of the Anoka-Hennepin Mustangs please come forward to receive their second place trophy? The 2016 Minnesota State High School hockey champion, North Suburban Cougars. We'll begin with number 2, Aaliyah County. Garrett Keane, Emily McClellan, Amanda Axman, Josh Haven, Nikolai Marr, Nick Moran, Nick Reichenbacher, Kenzie O'Keefe, Kenneth Moran, Austin Monsko, Christina Bishop, Anthony Mason, John Caliendo, Kevin Boyd, Zach Erickson, I like that. Yeah, I like my setup. Student manager Blake Haugen, student manager Alexa Champlin, assistant coaches Eric Voss, assistant coach John Peterson, and the Cougars head coach Deb Klein.
And a big hand for head coach Deb Klein from her squad and the supporters.
And now
that moment,
of the 2016
the championship trophy
Minnesota State High School championship team
for North Suburban.
to receive their championship
The Adaptive
trophy.
Floor Hockey CI champions for 2015-2016
to the North
are your Cougars of North Suburban. A 6-5 victory over Anoka-Hennepin and a 14-0 season capped off with a championship. Congratulations to both teams. You watch this whole game right here on North Metro TV. Good night, everybody.